You, sir, are officially now going to be pilot in command.
Of course, before I can fly anywhere solo, I have a long list of requirements I have to meet, including, but not limited to, an aeronautical knowledge test from Sean, my instructor, training and demonstrating that I can carry out proper flight procedures, and demonstrating that I'm proficient in ground operations, landing, taking off, straight and level flight, turns, climbs, traffic patterns, collision and wake turbulence avoidance, descents, flying at various speeds including slow flight, stalls and stall recovery, emergency procedures, equipment malfunctions including engine and instruments, ground reference maneuvers, slips, and go-arounds. After 19 hours of instruction and a lot of landing practice, Sean decided I'm ready.
All right, it's solo time. Pretty nervous.
All right, it is solo time, and I'm going to talk to myself a lot on this because I find it easier when I talk myself through all of this process. Georgetown traffic, Skyhawk 641 is taxiing to runway 21 for student pilots, solo Georgetown. And to runway 21, I need to stop, need to do my run-up. Georgetown traffic, Skyhawk 65641 is departing runway 21 and remaining in the pattern for a student solo Georgetown. And we are good to go. And one last look out the window. And I am going. Temperature and pressure is looking good. Airspeed is alive. There is
Georgetown
55
traffic,
knots.
Piper 70955, departing runway 21 to be at east departure.
Alright, I'm flying a plane completely alone, by myself. How about that? Good day for it. It's pretty smooth out. Very little wind.
The funny thing is that leading up to my solo, I was incredibly nervous. Sitting on the ground thinking about all the procedures, rules, and techniques was really daunting, especially with the knowledge that I'd be up in the air with no one to take over if something went wrong. But as soon as I was in the air, the training took over. I've done enough laps around the pattern that it all just came to me naturally. I do want to be clear though, I'm not some naturally gifted master of the skies. I'm just an average person that wants to learn to fly. In fact, according to the internet, at 19 hours of flying training, I actually took slightly longer than average to get to solo. Of course, you can't compare yourself to others with something like this, and there are a lot of factors involved with how long it takes. My training schedule is less than ideal, since I travel a lot for work and have taken weeks off at a time between lessons. We also did a lot of other training, including work with foggles and cross-country flights, rather than just sticking to pattern work, since it's more fun to have the variety. Even with my excuses, it did take me a while to get the flare on landing to an acceptable standard. And just to prove that I'm no master of the skies, my first solo landing didn't quite work out.
Alright, a little late pulling the power there. Below 110, 10 degrees of flaps. And need nose down, keep my speed up.
West Corporate traffic 2125 Golf is breaking off the departure leg at 2,700, time at 35 to Richmond.
Adjust my trim so I can keep the speed up a little. Alright, there, that's a good speed. Georgetown traffic, Skyhawk 641 is turning left base, runway 21 for a full stop landing, student solo, Georgetown. And there's the water tower I'm aiming for. I need less than 85 knots. So nose up a little bit. There go 20 degrees of flaps. Check out on final, make sure no one's coming. Looks good to me.
As I approached my turn onto final, I could already see that I wasn't where I needed to be. I continued flying the pattern, knowing that there was a good chance I could still fix it, but that I was more than capable of trying again if I had to.
And it's turn final. Georgetown traffic, Skyhawk 641 is turning final, runway 21 for a full stop landing, student pilot solo, Georgetown. Speed's coming up a little high as well. Let's go. 30 degrees of flaps. On very high and very fast. Very high and fast.
Point maintain Archer 2917 Tango, established on the downwind for runway 7. Point maintain.
At this point, I'd made my decision.
And I think I may end up going around here.
But I wanted to continue flying the approach just for practice.
Yep, I'm just gonna fly down the runway. Georgetown traffic, Skyhawk 641, going around Georgetown. Alright, so I was really high on that one, and not happy with the runway remaining.
Middletown traffic 75611 Alpha, this is in the
not a great first attempt at landing solo, but I guess it's better to go around than it is to run out of runway. I think I pulled the power too late coming in. I think that's why I ended up so high. So I'm going to make sure I pull the power at the correct spot this time, which is right there. So I'm going back to 1600 RPM. I'm below 110 knots. I'm putting in 10 degrees of flaps. And then I'm going to go nose down so I can keep the speed up around 90 to 95. A little more nose down. There, that's good. And we're trimmed for that, so that is nice. I'll maybe pick up speed a little bit. Just a little gusty. Left face, I need some flaps. Let's get below 85 knots. There it is, 20 degrees of flaps. Then nose down a little bit. Look out on final, make sure no one's coming in who hasn't talked to us on the radio. Nope, looks good.
Point Mason, Archer 2917 Tango, left downwind runway 7, Point Mason.
Alright, this is looking much better. Georgetown traffic, Skyhawk 641 is turning final runway 21, full stop landing, student pilot solo, Georgetown. A little far out there. So I'm going to hook it just a little bit. Let's get 30 degrees of flaps in. Feeling a little high, so I'm going to pull out some power. Another 100 RPM of power. See if I can get that altitude down. Let's trim it. 70 knots right there. Okay, this is feeling much better. Much better. A little low now. Let's get a little more power.
Georgetown traffic, Diamond 27 Kilo Yankee, taxiing from the hangar to the ramp,
idle.
Georgetown.
Oh, it is floating down this runway with just me in there. There we go. Let's get some aerodynamic braking. Oh, it got hot in here fast. Let's get some real braking going so I can make Charlie. There we go. Georgetown traffic, Skyway 641 is clear of runway 21, Georgetown. Alright, let's clean up. So let's see, let's get window.
Georgetown traffic, Diamond 314 Kilo Yankee is taxiing from the ramp down to runway 21, Georgetown.
Georgetown traffic, Skyway 641 is going to taxi back to the ramp, Foxtrot, Georgetown. Alright, first solo lap and bit of the pattern. The second landing was definitely much better. It was way floatier with just me in here. And I think now we're going to talk to Sean and probably end up doing it again. And then again, and again, and maybe even again.
I did end up doing a few more laps, and a few days later I was back out for a slightly different solo flight. If you want to see it, make sure you subscribe to the channel.